Hi, everyone. Dragon, how are you? Hope everyone's doing all right. I'm just gonna have this sculpture playing in the background because I think that's kind of nice. Amanda, hi. We're gonna finish up your piece. I never finished your Stein. Um, I was just a little bit too overwhelmed with stuff. All right, we're gonna have that playing in the background because I think it's kind of fun. So, what we have to do today is finish those teapots that we were starting on. I finished most of them without you guys, and I will show you those first, and then I'm gonna we're gonna make the finish the Stein for Amanda if we can, and then the other stuff. So here, one of the teapots. I want to do a more traditional styled side handle, like kind of with a nubbin. So there's teapot number one. This one's a weird one. This is teapot number two that we did the other day with a chonky little back boy, little nubbin to hold on to. Looks so stupid. I'm gonna fire it, but it's stupid. Then we got teapot number three, more of just a traditional form with trying out that new handle. What's up, Sharp? Yeah, isn't that kind of funny? So then teapot number four is this guy. Just kind of a traditional one. This is the one I really like. Thank you. And then teapot number five is this guy. They're all right-handed. This one has like a really short little nubbin. I'm seeing something made some correction to it. I was kind of brain dead by the end of this. Oh yeah, Olive will come in now. She's not happy to be in here. This is not. I mean, it's heated in here, but it's not warm. So she's not happy that we're in here right now. Anyway, I was also squaring off the spouts a little bit too. Okay, so now let's get to business. Let's get Amanda's piece and the other teapot out. I'm doing okay, Sharp. I'm doing okay. Yeah, no complaints. There's a lot of snow here, so I was just kind of dealing with all that kind of stuff. All right, so I thought we poked out the holes, but we haven't even poked out the holes yet in your Stein, Amanda. I don't even know if this is going to work okay. Hi, little dog. How are you? So cute. I know she's not thrilled with this. I forgot my finger condom, but we're gonna do this condom list today. Um, but it so someone came. They built an urn for their grandmom. Of course, of course. And they asked me to biscuit. Well, they asked me to fire, and I said I don't have another firing until March or whatever. But I said I would biscuit for them, and I said I would raccoon fire it if they want. I know, right? My Christmas was nice. It was just hold on, this is too loud for me. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's great that it's cool in the background. It is so stupidly loud, and it's I would have it on silently, but it doesn't, the lights don't go off, and then it's like, what's the point? Um, Christmas was good. It was very chill. Just hung out with the folks. Olive was given a million cookies and treats and stuff. She was spoiled to no end, um, as she should be, as she always is. But I bought her a new fleece. I think some of you guys probably saw it. And we went on a 5 mile cross country excursion yesterday. And this damn fleece already, I was worried about buying something that um, is Velcro. And I talked to the woman who owned the store specifically about how it's like, Velcro, how's it going to last? And she's like, oh, this is a really good company. It'll be great. Shit came off in like 5 seconds. So I'm going to buy her this bodysuit, I think. Maybe. But then I'm like, does she even need a coat? I don't know. Oh, also, do you really? Has it been that long? How are you feeling? How was your Christmas? Also, I was looking at tickets today. I think I'm going to buy a trip um, to Spain for March. I've never been to Spain before, right? And so there's tickets to Barcelona round trip for $600. So I think I'm going to go hiking in Barcelona. Has anybody ever been before? What do you guys think about that idea? Just stay at some cheap hostel somewhere. That's the idea. I've never really had an interest in Spain until the tickets were that cheap. The reason I was even looking at flights was because I was thinking about. I told you guys that I'm going to do a workshop down in Brazil at some point. But that invite is pretty open ended, and tickets to Brazil in March are cheap. But I don't know if I really want to go to Brazil this March. Um, for some reason, it's feeling a little overwhelming to do that as like a job. And then tickets when I would have more time in July are like $1,000 or $1,200 or $1,300, and I don't want to pay that. So I'm thinking maybe 2027 is when I do that workshop. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's exciting. Have you thought about names at all? Oh, you have? Did you have fun though? At least I there's this cool like pilgrimage walk on the northern part of Spain that I was kind. It's like 500 something, 580 miles or something like that. It usually takes people 3 weeks to do. Um, I only have about 7 days, so I'm not gonna do that, even though it sounds kind of fun. Um, so I just need to figure out where I actually want to hike first. Plus, if I went there, the tickets to that part, like the flights up there, are a little bit more expensive. So, gotcha. Where in Spain is that? Because again, I've never even contemplated going to Spain. Um, I remember. Oh, never mind. I don't really feel like what I was about to say was going to sound like I was talking shit about an ex, and so I don't really want to say it anymore. But I did get a cool little piece of information when I texted her today asking where she was when she hiked through Spain. Here we are so far, by the way. What do you think so far, Amanda? We got to make the handle for you too. I don't. Do you want a pulled handle? Do you want like one of my coil handles? What are you feeling, Amanda? I need help. I need input. I want personal input on this thing. Cool. Okay. So there's this really cool hike in the south of Italy that I was looking at. But the plane tickets to the south of Italy are more than I want to spend. I really like traveling as cheaply as physically possible. It's kind of my like a fun part of it. I like to be. I'm a type two fun kind of guy. I like to be miserable for the entire trip, and then when I get home, I'm very happy about the thing. Actually, I'm gonna close us in here because there is a heater in here, so we'll be slightly warm in here, right, little dog? Oh my God, Jesus, how are you? Are you still really sick? I'm sorry. Oh, it's no fun to be sick. Also, we aren't probably going to get back into the studio where we're actually working a lot until I get my wood delivery that I asked for this guy. I don't know if he when he's going to come and drop off the wood. I wish he came before this giant snowstorm. Um, but it is what it is. I guess it makes it significantly harder for me, but it's fine. Um, but I don't have enough wood to work in there and also have lessons in there at the moment. I just at the moment I'm now at the capacity for it. Mm, mm. I'm sorry, Amanda. I feel that dragon. Oh, now everybody feels bad. Oh God, no. Oh no. Well, hopefully it's not COVID, and hopefully your headache goes away sharp. Is it a pregnancy headache thing, or is it a different kind of headache? What are we talking about here? So, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. So, reposted one of my more virally videos that goes virally on Facebook because again, it's monetized by views over there, and people who post on Facebook are deranged. I mean, they're like really like off the rails. I'm for it because every time they say some messed up stuff, I get more views on that video and I get more money. But oh my God, what is wrong with people on Facebook? Truly. Hi, hi. What's up? How are you? Are you feeling okay? Swat, tell me everything. Yeah. Yeah, Valor, all the hot people are on right now, obviously. All right. Mandy, oh my God. Yeah, Facebook is literally just outside of YouTube. They're just straight degenerates. It is not Monica. Wait, what did I do here? Hold on. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, this one is coming out really cool. So I still don't really know what to do for the handle, but maybe we'll figure it out. Honestly, they're starting to hurt, but the positive here is that we haven't been making anything, so the skin actually has been able to heal finally. Oh my God, I screwed up. I didn't go over the hole. That's embarrassing. Well, oof. All right. Well, ugh. Ugh. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everybody hold your butt. We're fine. That's true. Is this black clay? No, this is the gray stoneware, isn't it? Oh, we have speaking of handles, we have to figure out a handle for the square teapot. That's the only one that I wasn't sure about handles with. What are you talking about, Mandy? You couldn't what? Do this? I'm sure you could. This is my second week doing pottery. It's easy. I'm excited for this one though. This is going to be very cool. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Swa. I I can't figure out if I want. Do we want a side handle square teapot? Do we like? Do we want it to like go like a top handle square teapot? Like, what are the other parts to it? I can't spell anything. I'm colorblind. Sorry, boo. Yeah, I was kind of. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was kind of thinking just like a block, but we'll take it out and look at it after we finish this stein, and then we'll go from there. Mandy, how long have you been doing pottery for? I hear through the grapevine that you're a pro. God, I love this pattern with the alternating sizes. This is definitely my favorite pattern that we've been doing recently. What? What are you talking about, Mandy? That's not what I heard. Blah. Sorry, baby. I almost dropped a tool on your head. Doesn't it? I'm super psyched. It does feel very fern-like. I mean, the first one we did like this was based off of a fern that Brian was got us to do over on TikTok, like probably a year ago at this point. And then we stopped altogether, and then we came back to it. It's always fun how it like full circles. Silver, we're doing whatever you want. This is Stein, bro. Are you gonna take a lesson somewhere, Mandy? Do you have a place nearby that you can take a lesson? There you go, Swa. She has nowhere to stand in here at the moment. Yeah. No, see, it doesn't go all the way through. Oh my God. Thumbs up. So good to me. I swear, every time this person comes into the chat, so hot, so sensual. Look at that. Look at that. I am making a Pokemon. This is a Squirtle. Can't you see the resemblance? Okay. Next, we're going to make the handles. Now, I'm also going to take out the square teapot because we might make both handles at the same time. And that gives us a little bit of setup time as well, which I think would be nice. Do it. Do it. Poke all the holes. Hi, little dog. Hold on. Excuse me, sweetie. Thank you. Excuse me. I know there's not much space in here. I'm sorry, but it's nice and warm. Okay, here is the square teapot. If I can get it unwrapped. Hold on. Everybody hold their butt for a second. So here's the square teapot that we did so far. So probably a square side handle would be kind of nice, right? Not entirely sure how to do that, to be honest. Oh my God. You're a dog trainer, so you don't have time for hobbies. My goodness. Back pain, this is what it is. Look at this. Does this not look like the thing you just said? Yeah, I think a little square, cubed thing. Now, I have very limited workspace in here. Oh, so we're going to make do with what we can. And we need a big handle for Amanda. And as much as I want to pull a handle, do we want to just pull a handle? God, there's no space to work in here. Um, I don't think anybody can get as square as me, Swa. And tell me all about it. What kind of dog training is it? All right, here's our gloopity glop. I'm just gonna globulate it right there. And it looks like I happen to have a piece of plaster right here. Please don't break anything. Please don't break anything. Okay, there we go. There's a piece of plaster that I was using to carve out ideas for things. All right, we're pulling a handle. Done. Easy. I don't have any running water in this. I shut it all off. Is this space is connected to my outdoor pipes. So yeah, my handle style doesn't really work on anything that's multiple fingers. So we'll do this. We'll do a pulled handle. I never do pull handles. So for all the perverts in here, like Swa, make sure you hit the record button. Not to call you out, Swa. You know. Give me a sec. How do I need to move this? Okay, over here for a sec, Queen. Oh, what's your butt? What's your booty? Your booty's in the way, little dog. Shoot, 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 shoot. That is not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me at all. Oh, Christ. Hold on. I'm like, there literally this is so limited space. I barely have any space to do anything in here. That's not gonna be good for me long term. Okay, I just need to find somewhere to put these teapots. Hold on. I'm gonna be doing a bisque firing in a couple days. Someone brought over an urn they made for their grandmother, and I said I would bisque it for them, but they brought it over quite wet, and so I said that I was gonna do the bisquing on like Thursday probably. Okay, watch out, please. Excuse me. Okay, now I can move these over here. I can put this here, and then I can move this here. Okay, go on, go on. I want to hear more about this. Okay, this is all the water I have in this little jar. So we're gonna have to We got one shot, really. Oh, well, hi, hello. You know what? This person lent me a bowl. I'm sure it'll be fine if I get it a little bit gnarly. Yeah, I know. I might have to spit on this a little bit. Huh. Okay. Oh, Christ. Oh, Swat, say less. I got you, boo. You gotta stroke and spit all over it. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Oh, good. Everybody knows that clay is good for cats in excess only. Um, it promotes good types of eye disease, prevents cataract in cats and things like that. I don't know anything ever, Victoria. Well, that's cool, Mandy. How long you been doing that for? It is. It's a balanced diet. I know. Most people don't know that you want to be feeding your cat in excess large quantities of clay daily if they have cataracts. Yeah, that's just a known fact. At least I thought it was a known fact. You guys are really making it seem like I'm learning. Well, feed your cat more clay. Clearly, it can't see because of the cataracts. Jesus, dude. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, we pulled our handle. Now I'm going to lay it on this piece of plaster. I'm going to give it a nice slicey dicey. Doot. And then what I'm going to do is gently caress it so the edges are a little bit more angular. I'm an angular kind of boy for when it comes to kind of guy when it comes to handles, you know. It's about 2 inches long, I'd say, 2 or 3 inches long. Thank you, Dragon. I appreciate you adding in. It is true that some cats exclusively consume clay, and without it, they would just, you know, not do great. Okay, there's our handle. Now, the downside of pulling a handle is this is a solid 2 inches. If anybody was curious what that looks like, I can go 3 if you guys are really interested, but 2 inches is about what we want here. Um, so we have to let that set up. That's the downside of making a pulled handle, is you have to then wait for it to dry, which is one of the main reasons I don't do them. Okay, so now we're going to make the square handle for the square teapot. Yes, beautiful dog. I know you don't want to be in here. We're not going to be in here that much longer. Um, also, I have this really cool teapot thing for sale. I'm going to sell it as an incense burner or maybe a flower kind of thing. It doesn't really work very well. Marty, remember, or just as a remember to my sweet moderators, we like hate because it drives content. As long as they don't use the T word, I'd rather them be out there. Yeah, Kitty, it's all yours, boo. All right. How do we make a square handle? I think we have to. Agreed. I think what we need to do is just cut a couple squares and then squagulate the squares together. I didn't bring a torch in here. Little dog, can you believe it? Exactly. Can't believe I didn't bring um, a torch to torchify everything in here. What do I do about that? You guys want to go on an adventure with me? Dog, do you want to go on an adventure with me? We gotta grab the torch. We can't do this without it. So come with me. There's no Wi-Fi though, so you're gonna have to, I don't know, be cool with it going out. There's some sculptures. Adventure. Here we're going. All right, dog. Let's go out to the studio for a sec. Come on, doggle. Off we go. Look at the little butt. Look at the little tail. Oh my gosh. All right. So it's snowy. As you can see, there's snow. It is cold. It's like 20 degrees out, maybe less. I dug all these paths everywhere today, which was fun. Okay, now we're in my studio, which is rigid. Ooh. So let's see what the temperature is in here. It is 18 degrees in my studio currently, which is why we're not in here. Doggo, come on, let's go. Oh yeah, we got crazy snow. I mean, like, look at all this. Look at all this snow. A lot of it melted, but like, look at that. It's snow for days. So much snow. 78. Oh, where are you at? Oh God. I almost died. I'm wearing shoes that don't have traction whatsoever. Oh, I'm not as jealous anymore. Yeah, I'll try to be fine, but we'll see. You coming, dog? All right. She thinks we're going upstairs. Poor baby. Okay, we're almost done, Queen. Okay. We got our torch. I feel like there's a pretty legitimate possibility that I might drown. So, okay, so let me torch some stuff. Just torchify this just a little bit. I know you can't see anything I'm doing, but you know, I don't think you guys really care. Oh yeah, you can't hear the torch sound, so it's just this me standing here being all weird. So I have these cool little kiln bricks. I'm just gonna use these as a guide. I should have made it. Come back in, little dog. Come on, hey, let me go. Thank you. What's happening? You guys can hear the torch? I feel like most of the time you guys can't hear the torch when I have my headphones in. Good. I genuinely thought you couldn't hear it. Okay, so we need another piece of clay. But we have. Wait, do I have a cookie in my pocket? I do have a cookie in my pocket. Oh, really? Well, I appreciate the sub. So good to me. So we got two little squares. We need to make two more squares. Oh, do you think that's what's happened? Of course, Swa. Yeah, it might be the headphones thing. My headphones have been acting a little weird, so I get a little spank, you know. Just get it going. Okay. Ah, the smell of burning wood. How I adore it. Okay, there's number one. And number two. Now, this might be a total bust, this idea, but we'll see. So we got our four pieces. Wait, one, two, we need six pieces to make a cube. Guys, 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 what's going on here? Who let me do things? One, two, three, four, five. Oh, six. We need one more piece. Hi, little dog. We're almost done, I swear. Just like half an hour, 15 more minutes. How long does it take to make a cube? God damn, you're smart, dragon. Jeez, this is why you get paid the big bucks. All right. Wait, I need to actually make the cube first. Okay, so how do you make a cube? I think that means that we have to cut all of these at a bevel, like so. I think all sides need to be bevelated, bevified. Oh, unrelated to anything that we've talked about. Has anybody seen the new season of Stranger Things? My buddy came over today and he told me it was absolute trash and not worth watching. And I'm curious if that's an agreement of everybody else. Amanda, I'm sorry. You're not into it? Yeah, fair. Seriously? Amanda, I'm so sorry. But at least you're on the up and up if you're feeling good enough to at least get out. Yeah, okay, fair. How about the next season of Fallout? Have you guys seen any of that? And I would like opinions, please, if you're into that. Also, I think what I'm going to do later, once this thing is actually done, this cube, I think I'm going to carve it, but it's just too wet, too soggy. Good, good, as you should. Fair, 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 fair. Okay, let's see. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right, good to know. All right, really slapdashing this project. But I kind of like the idea of it being a slapdash cube. There's something oddly satisfying about that to me. All right, cube. I'm gonna make it nicer in a second, though. This is just we want to just see if it even looks good. No, it looks like shit. It looks absolute shit. It looks awful. Or do we like this? I have to make it look nicer. Damn, I was really hoping I could just slapdash it. Well, you know what? If it goes on like that, it's not bad. You know, where it goes on in an angle. Hold on. I think the issue that I have is that it's just ugly. Um, we might have to go take another adventure out to the studio. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right there. So as soon as I put it up on top of it, I think that makes the most sense. So what I'm gonna have to do though, in order to make this actually look good, is get my rasp, and I can't force dry clay that needs to be rasped. So annoyingly, once we get this all smeared in, this will have to just sit here, and I will do it in a couple hours when it's ready to go. But if I try to do it, if I try to force dry it and then rasp it, it's just we're just not gonna have a good time. So I might take you guys on a potential tea adventure as well after if there's not enough time for this, or maybe not even a tea adventure, but just a greenhouse adventure. Maybe we'll go eat an orange or something. Hmm. But yeah, I think yeah we'll have to rasp that later. Okay, let's look at Amanda's handle. I really hope it's dry enough. So I would like to finish one thing in here, you know. But I don't think it's gonna be. Um, Steve, it's whatever you want it to be, boo. My sweet sensual boy. Whatever you want. I can't read. I'm illiterate, boo. You should know that. We spent all those nights in Cabo together. You were reading to me Pooh Bear stories. Kind of shocked you don't remember those times. A little disheartening, honestly. Kind of makes me feel like you're not really appreciating me. You were only there for my body the whole time. I swear, this guy. Nothing but sex. That's all he ever thinks about. All right, let's see. Okay, Amanda. Oh, oh, I know. It's kind of a thing we do. It's our kink play. He loves begging, you know. Okay, so now where do we put this? That's the question. That's $1 million question. I think it has to go. It's going to go over one of the doozy what's it. So I think it's. I think we're going to go right here. You know. I can, Chris, if you're interested. Um, I think we could go right here. I don't remember how to make a handle though. I don't remember how to make a normal handle. Like I have truly no recollection on how a handle works. How do you put a normal handle on? Do you cut it on the top? Holy moly. It has been I honestly it's been so long. I truly don't know how to make a handle. Well, I mean, like I don't remember how to do the place. I don't like to do the loop until after it's on here. Chris, how dare you gender me? Very rude of you. Incredibly rude. Oh, look at that meaty boy, Amanda. Jeez Louise. Holy pagoda. Ah! No one look. I didn't mess up. You messed up. Oh yeah. That's the handle right there. Look at that. Look at that, Amanda. I am easy and obvious. That is true, Chris. No, this is my little teapot. I'm confused by your statement. Okay. Yeah, this is it's actually looking a lot nicer than I thought it was going to. I'm actually kind of excited about this now. I forgot that pulled handles can be kind of nice. It's been, I don't know how many years I've actually just done a normal pulled handle, you know? I truly don't even remember the last time I've done one. I missed you already, Chris. Oh my god. What a what a typical YouTuber. I truly go on, Chris. God damn, Amanda, this thing is just it's a beast, Amanda. It's a beast. Holy moly. I'm psyched. It's a shame that it's not going to get fired until like March. I'm dying to see this thing fired and used. But thanks, Daniel. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Just for you. Just for you guys. You know, I'm a big clay licker, but only if I'm making a direct eye contact with the camera while it happens. You guys know this about me. I don't know why I'm explaining it. It kind of does. Yeah. End of end of March, early April. We'll know what this looks like if those firings actually go as planned. Like again, that wood delivery that I was supposed to get like last week. Um, Part of that delivery is it's for my studio, yes, but uh, a third of it was for my kiln. So I'm not sure what the joke is. If it, I think usually jokes are meant to be funny. So it's hard to tell. But I assume it is a joke of some sort. All right, Amanda. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is add a coil for some stability in there. But what do you think? Do you want this to be closer together? It's pretty far out. Actually, it looks way further out on the camera than it does in person to me. I feel like for what it is, you know what I mean? I don't know if you really want it far, far out. What do you think? You like it or should it be slightly closer? I might make it just a hair closer. It'll well, it yeah, things shrink, but they don't shrink in they shrink proportionately, right? So it's like if it looks too big to you now, it'll still look too big later, even with a smaller handle. Okay, I made it slightly smaller, but it's still not like it's a small handle. There's a Stein handle for Scherzies. Yeah, true. All right, we're gonna add one more coil just to make certain this does not break later on. Honestly, I'm sort of surprised everything is okay. Um, I mean, I had it wrapped up in here, but I'm shocked that it didn't dry out more. Cool. Okay, done. There's your Stein. Let me throw this to the side and let's oh, excuse me, dog. Just throw a little piece of plastic over it just in case. Let it dry just a hair slower, but I think it's fine. And then let's take another look at our cube, your cubular cube with extra cubage. I think we're gonna have to wait on this cube to dry further before I can rasp it. So I think that is going to be it for us. Um, but I am going to show you two pieces that need refries. This is one of the one-fingered double wall mugs, but it came out very dry, and I forgot to throw it into the last firing to refry it. But I like it a lot. I think it'll be cool. And then this one, it could almost be good enough to just sell as is. But I think there's potential for this to be even nicer if I refry it. So we're going to refry this one too. It's a little dry. So all right, I'm bored and I can't do anything else until this stuff gets ready. So I'm out. Here's another shot of olive. Okay. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging. I don't know when I'll see you next, but like I said, I need more wood in my studio before I can actually work in there because I don't have enough wood to teach and make stuff. So we're kind of at a whim of my wood guy at the moment. Okay, bye.